All right, Aries, let's go ahead and do a bonus for us. I wasn't planning on doing a bonus right now. If you can tell, I'm a bit disheveled. I really wasn't planning on doing this bonus for us, not right now. I was going to wait. It just didn't feel like the right time, but sometimes shit happens, you know? So this message for my Aries, or my Aries cross watcher, reverse this if you feel the need. This is about an individual who continues to take no accountability. Of course, this can be reversed, but yeah, no accountability. Even if someone's acting like they're taking accountability, it still doesn't make it right, their behavior. It still doesn't make it right. And I would say this is actual behavior. Like probably someone who's been aggressive towards you or assuming towards you, or, you know, it feels like those two. Assuming is huge here. So you've definitely had someone who's assumed, and then because they assumed something, they reacted. This is someone who's definitely reacted, and someone who has lashed out and probably acted in an aggressive manner. And I think you're getting to the point where if this hasn't happened, it's coming. I think you're getting to the point where you're like, no, if you haven't already gotten there. Which is interesting. See, I'm a fellow Aries, and contrary to popular belief, some people think that we're always angry. No, when we are a balanced Aries, we're actually quite calm and quiet, and that can actually make people very uncomfortable, even other Aries. It can make them very uncomfortable to where they're not used to that. They want to hear us say something. Like, have you ever been quiet? Well, how do they handle that? Let me know how that works out for you. How do they handle that, people around you? They don't handle it well, do they? They don't like when you're quiet. They don't like when they're quiet. They don't like when they don't get a response from you when they think they should. They don't like when they don't get the response they think that they should. They don't like it. And it's like, wait a second. Or when you're quiet at all, they're like, are you okay? And it's like, so I'm not okay because I'm quiet? And like, but that's just not you. And it's like, you don't know what I am. You don't know what the fuck I am. I can be very quiet. So I think you're handling something in a very different way than either you used to, you typically would, and I don't think you're going to go back on it either. I think you're quiet, and you're probably going to remain that way, especially if you're dealing with somebody's shitty attitude and assumptions of you and trying to blame you for something or guilt trip you for something or make you feel bad. I think that you are going to not put up with it. And you're not going to fight back. Why would you fight back? This person's going to end up just arguing with themselves. I think that they're going to be mad. Well, they're going to be mad at you anyway. They're going to blame you no matter what. But eventually, they're just going to continue to be mad at themselves. What are they going to do? You can't get judged for something you don't say. I mean, you're going to get judged. Trust me, you already are. For being quiet. What the fuck? But you can't really get judged for something you don't say. So staying quiet, silence here. You know, practice your Miranda rights. The whole, you have the right to remain silent. Do it. I would. And if you're already doing it, it's working for you, even though, yes, you're still getting more shit for it. Not saying anything. I'm telling you right now, not saying something is going to be exactly what pisses somebody off. And more than one person. You're going to have more than one person that tries to start some shit with you or provoke you into aggression, provoke you into a reaction, provoke you into, answer me. It's like, answer me. Could be dealing with another fire sign, another Aries, or a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Anyway, this is someone here who I feel, you know, you were fine towards. That's what's interesting. You were fine towards this person. It's more than one person that's going to do it. But all of them, you were fine towards them, meaning you were fine. Your energy was very calm. And then out of nowhere, somebody's got a problem, and you're going to be like, okay. And I'm telling you right now, an Aries, unless it's reversed, but coming from an I place, especially a female Aries, you won't hear shit else from us. We will completely shut off and shut down, and you will get nothing else from us. Oh, and then we'll be the bad guy for that too, won't we? We'll be the bad guy for that, and we'll be blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay, this is what you wanted, clearly. No, it's not what they wanted. Somebody neglecting you, that's not what they wanted. They wanted you to keep fighting. They wanted you to keep fighting for it, for them. They wanted you to keep looking like an idiot. They wanted you to keep, I lost my train of not because I'm playing with her. She likes her belly rubbed. They wanted you to keep chasing. They wanted you to keep trying, right? And this would be somebody that you constantly did that for. And then when you quit doing it, they get an attitude. This isn't for somebody who, if you've done that and then you let go and they don't say anything, that's not that. This would be somebody who gets angry at you for letting go. Or angry at you for not responding. Or angry at you for staying silent and just not saying something. Maybe you don't have the words. What the fuck? What if you... That's crazy to me. Anyway, that's what's going on. So somebody's assuming a lot about you. Assuming why you're quiet. Assuming like, you know, it's like, oh, okay. You just want to blah, 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 blah. And it's like, did I say that? If I don't say that and you don't hear me say anything, don't just fucking assume and put some shit on me. And if you come at me with a fucking attitude problem, you're not going to hear from me again. And if you do hear from me again because it's somebody like you have to talk to, you're probably going to be very different. You're going to start seeing somebody in a different light because of their behavior. I do feel like you're not as close to somebody anymore. I do feel like there is going to be a wall up, or that's the advice here, to go ahead and put that wall up and leave it up. You know what I mean? Like, no, you don't deserve to be treated like this. Like, you absolutely don't deserve to be attacked. You're being attacked 100%. And it's for staying quiet. It's for not saying something. It's almost like somebody is wanting to incite some sort of something from you because it's better than nothing. It's like, answer me, answer me, answer me. Yeah, it's like a really aggressive individual, or like they have to have your full undivided attention, or they have to have an answer from you when they want it, or they have to have blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And then when they don't get that, they like create some sort of fight with you so that you will pay attention, or that you will respond, that you will react, that they'll get anything. I hate to repeat myself, but that's what this is. It's like, no. And in fact, I'm going to sit back in my chair and I'm going to calm down. I think because someone else is feeling chaos in their life, or they're feeling some sort of chaos, this reminds me of the Leo message I just did, that they want you to feel the chaos that they're feeling, or because they're feeling some sort of, I don't know, they're feeling some type of way and they're projecting it onto you. And because they're not getting the response they're hoping to get, or any, they're going to, or have said something, say something, do something, did something that is out of line. And I think you're fucking tired of it. Especially for a lot of you, I think this is someone who's been doing it. They're like pushing your fucking buttons. I think especially for the person who's been pushing your buttons, I think you're right there on the edge. You're just hanging on by a thread with that individual. And then there's other people who I feel like it's maybe like a one-time thing, or they try to do it a couple of times. I still think depending on how you know someone is how quick your cutoff game is going to be. You see what I'm saying? If it's like family, I think this would be somebody that, if it's past tense, you gave them you let them do it a couple times. And then you said, okay, I'm not only going to cut the connection, I'm going to cauterize it so that doesn't grow back. Because like literally, we don't give a fuck at that point. Like, I'm not kidding. We're ruled by fucking Mars. I don't know what else to tell people. Like, it's seriously, once we don't give a fuck, we genuinely don't give a fuck. And then we don't feel bad about it. Like, we don't feel bad about not giving a fuck because we were pushed to that point, right? But this is somebody who's rather still a fresh connection, a newer connection, a newer friendship. I mean, you're only gonna go so far, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not kidding. Before you, or this was in the past, before you cut someone off, or before you just say, all right, I'm done. I see already where this is going. I've had enough drama in my fucking life to last me, I don't know, a lifetime, the rest of my life, and I don't want any more. If anything, I'm fine with being alone. I'm fine with being alone. I'm fine with being, I get shit on anyway. So, like, I'm fine with fucking enemies. I'm fine with pissing more people off. It wouldn't matter if you cuss somebody the fuck out. You're still gonna be judged. You're still gonna be assumed on. It don't matter. Everybody's gonna... Have you ever been brought into some shit when you didn't do nothing? It's like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Right, meow, meow, cats. Right, meow. Are you kidding me right now? So wait a second. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. So I'm in trouble for this, or I'm like being accused for this, or somebody's mad at me for this, but it's like, but do you know what I could say? Do you know that I can... Don't let anybody force you into reacting. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know you want to, but go to a rage room. Go to a rage room, Aries. Especially Aries females here. Some of you, it's another fire sign that's going to do it. It's more than one. They need more energy for their fire to keep going. And so they want to take a little bit of your fire by pissing you off or accusing you or pointing fingers at you and then dragging you into their drama. And then not only that, they're going to get other people involved and start blah, 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 blah. Do you know that Aries, blah, blah, and it's like, wow. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. Self-destruct is what's going to happen here. And then they're going to use excuses as to why they're doing that. Well, I was really stressed or this and that. They're going to use excuses. And at this point, you're just going to be like, I could use a lot of fucking excuses. I could use a lot of excuses for a lot of shit. I could go do some real fucked up illegal shit right now and then use excuses as to why I'm doing it. I think I got some good fucking excuses. But that's, no. I don't think so. So I wouldn't even say anything. I would not say a fucking word. I would stay silent. I would stay calm. I would stay quiet and just observe. I'm telling you, the best thing you could do right now, this reminds me so much of Leo's message, is fucking observe. Just take it all in. Let them cuss. Let them be angry. Let them do whatever. Let them excuse their behavior. No accountability whatsoever. These people have no accountability, but yet you got to have accountability for everything you do. You're out here talking about it. You're out here telling everybody. You're whatever you're doing. You're just open as fuck. Open as fuck. Like, judge me. You're just an open-ass dartboard. Throw your darts at me. Go ahead with it. It's gonna fucking happen anyway. There's nothing here to hide. But what are they doing? Concealing, concealing, concealing. No accountability, no accountability. If anything, it's excuses for them. Excuses. Excuse my behavior. Excuse my behavior. Excuse. No, I'm not excusing shit. But also, I have nothing to say to you. I definitely think that a relationship is done. Or the potential of one. The potential of a friendship, I think it's done. I think you see people for exactly what they are now, who they are. I think you see what they're trying to do. And I think that you see them for how they really see you. Because it's coming out now in their behavior. I think you can tell if people aren't being aggressive with you. I think you can tell when they're trying to get some sort of something out of you. I think you've got a lot of snakes around you, is what I think. And it's not just one. And they're all reacting differently, but you can tell. I'm telling you, it's like the veil has been motherfucking lifted. And you can see it all. And you're like... So you're just going to stay silent. I mean, that is a warrior, really. It's not the person who charges in first. It's the silent one. Get. It's the silent one. I would stay silent. I wouldn't give them what they're wanting from you. In fact, I think you're completely done. I think you're done. I think you are done. And depending on who this is, if you still have to involve yourself with someone, because some of you, it's like family that, I mean, you're not just going to like, you're not going to do them that way. I still think in the back of your mind, you're not close to this person anymore. I think you see them for their heart. I think you see them for who they are. And until they take accountability, I think you're going to emotionally keep them at a distance. On the outside, you may be one way. But on the inside, you see... She's going to try to tongue me. Don't tongue me, mama. You're going to, you know... Some of you, it's a person that's just been wanting to get your attention. You see what I'm saying? She can't help it, she's a dog. But these are humans and they can help it. And because they can't get your attention, they're going to act out. They're going to force their way into getting some sort of attention or maybe sympathy from you if it's not attention. You know what I mean? See, eventually I give in because I just can't help it. She's adorable. She's also a dog and she's innocent. There's literally nothing wrong with her. She can't take accountability. All she knows how to do is be a dog. A fucking human doesn't have an excuse. I mean, even a dog don't use an excuse. You know what I'm saying? A dog don't even use an excuse. And you got humans out here that can help their behavior, and they're using all these fucking excuses. This dog, she don't know. She's just being a dog. See? Oh my goodness. Throw the shoe, huh? Alright, I'm gonna go, guys. I think we got what we needed. Thank you for being here with me, and stay calm. Stay cool, stay collected, stay quiet. Keep it to yourself. I wouldn't even use another person to vent to right now. I really wouldn't. I mean, do what you want, you know, do what you feel you need. But I wouldn't. I would use a journal and I would lock that bitch up. I would get your creative expression or your aggression out in another way. I definitely wouldn't vent to another person right now. Because right now I don't think you know who you can trust. I'm serious. That's okay though. That's okay. Like, I think you're doing a lot better than you think that you are. This is also going to come a time when, I think in the near future, we're going to have to get to a place where we stand our ground, if we haven't been already. But we're going to have to do it in a different way. I think we're being asked to establish healthy boundaries and stand our ground, but in a different way than we're known to do it. And also exercise the word no, which is going to piss people off. But I'm telling you again, let me reiterate before we go. I know I said I would go. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you respond and say something, then it's going to be used against you. If you say nothing, it's going to be used against you. So it's like, you know, it's better to say nothing. I'm telling you right now. Let them excuse their behavior. Let them take no accountability. Let them try to drag you into drama. Let them try to force their own wants and views and ideas of you and what they want on you. Let them, because they're going to do it anyway. This is all kind of different people right here. Some of you, this is complete strangers. You don't know them, never even met them. Some of you, this is your family. Some of you, it's exes. Some of you, it's the exes' new bitches or men. Some of you, it's their family. I mean, I don't know. This is going to be old friends. Like, it's all of it, you know? I just feel definitely like... But I feel like before these bombs reach you, I feel like they're going to explode. They're going to, like, self-destruct. They're going to implode on themselves. Because you're not meaning harm on anyone. It's all about intentions here. And it's the intentions of these other people that are precisely what's going to destroy them. See?